Hi, my name is Jim Hawley, and welcome to the Carson City Outlaw Flat Track Races. We want to thank Maya and Chris Cassidy and the Carson City Motorsports crew for letting us have this fabulous facility again. And how's that KTM behind us? I got 4 of the top riders here. They're going to be competing on Friday and Saturday night. This is our 6th annual. I know Grant Holmes, you've been here to a lot of these.
Yes, I think I've made just about every one. Won the Dash 2 years ago. And then last year we struggled a little bit, but we made the main. And then to be introduced this year, we can't thank everyone enough for, inviting us and being back here at Carson City.
Now, Travis, Penn, you actually won the Dash for Cash last year. You guys have made a lot of money at this event.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how it works. Me and Grant being the youngest ones in the main and taking the Dash for Cash 2 years in a row. It's kind of cool. It's always a good event. We have a lot of fun here, and just keep it going.
All right, now Kayl Kolkman, Kayl actually. I always say Kayl, but I got to remember that vegetable. Your wife said, "Hey, just remember Kayl." But I like you, but I hate the kale. I'm not into kale. But you've been to every one. I mean, this is our 6th annual here at Fuji Park, and you've been to every one. And I think Robert Hansen, he sends you a 1099 at the end of the year because I think you've made the most money here.
Yeah, don't tell him I sent him the wrong address though. So, but this place is fun. Every time we come here, they take great care of us, and the crowd's something else. We're battling it out, and you can hear them it's right there with you, and we hear them going. But like I said, it's a fun race, and the whole atmosphere is great. We got my son Travis. He's going to race the 50 class earlier in the program, and have some fun.
Yeah, you mentioned your son. He'll be there racing on Friday and Saturday during the day, the amateur program we have here.
Yeah, we got my son, and actually my dad's suiting up too. He's gonna come back. So Dad and my son race, so that'll be fun.
Is he riding the Bull Taco? We have the running of the bulls.
No Bull Taco. Oh. He's on a 450.
Well, we have a Bull Taco for him if he'd like to ride a Bull Taco also.
Oh yeah, might have to talk to him about it.
Now, one of your rivals from last year, Andrew Luker, he's not here yet. I don't know where he's at. Is he going to show up?
I don't know. I think he's still working on his bike or something. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to ask, Mr. Williams over here, you didn't make it last year, but you heard a lot about the event, and we're very happy that you made it this year.
Yeah, I'm super glad to be out here this year. We came out here in 2018 and 2019. We had a good time. I can't say I had the results that Kayl and Grant and Travis over there do from the previous years, but we've fought a few injuries, and we're coming back swinging. So I'm really happy to be here. I know I'm sad to miss last year. Heard it was a great time. So here this year, I can't thank Robert Hansen and the whole Outlaw Flat Track crew enough for having me in the Deuce. They kind of took a swing, and hopefully they don't miss on me being in the Deuce this year. But, I'm here to have fun and go ride on my motorcycle.
Talk a little bit about the Deuce. I mean, it's head-to-head racing, 4 laps. Everybody is going to go head-to-head. Everybody's making money, but the goal is to get to the top and get that $2,600 total.
Oh, yeah. Ultimately, the goal is to, like you said, that $2,600. That sounds real good. Especially get to the end of that Deuce. It'll be a good deal. We got a huge crowd. It's going to be there to watch the Deuce. It's a 8-rider bracket shootout. I'm excited for that one, especially because it's not going to be a 20-lap main. I got to hold on for the whole time. So 2, 3, 4 laps should be good for. I'm just here to have a good time and hopefully be on that same 1099 Kayl's on.
Who are you not looking forward to teaming up with that first bracket race? Like, who do you like? Oh, man, I don't want to go against that guy.
All of them.
Right answer. That's the right answer.
I can't really say there's any certain one I'm not looking forward to going up against. I've grown up racing these guys for a long time, especially Kayl. He's getting kind of old up there, huh? And no, I've grown up racing these guys forever. Especially like Travis. I was spinning wrenches on his bike at the beginning of the year. Grant, I've grown up with him, and everyone else in the Deuce. So they're all good, fair riders, and I'm definitely looking forward to lining up against any of them. It'll be a good race no matter what. Good, clean racing.
All right, for the young guns over here, Travis and Grant, you guys have both won the Dash for Cash. What would it mean for you guys to win that Deuce?
Well, it'd mean a lot to me. The Deuce deal is really cool. Like Clayton said, the only couple laps, you get a good start. It's hard to pass. So that's cool. And, I like, the crowd is just insane here. It always is, and, standing room only, it's pretty cool. But it'd be pretty cool, to win. It's a lot of money, and, we always have a blast here.
Travis, for you?
Yeah, it's a program you don't see very often. Like, there's nowhere else that does this, and I think that's why it's so special to the riders and the fans, because just something you don't see every day at the racetrack. And it means a lot to me to win it, because I'm looking for the extra money to make it to Springfield in the next AFT round. So I'm just looking forward to do the best I can.
All right, Kayl, for you, you don't want to go up against Andrew Luker right away, right? You want to wait till you get to that final one where there's 1,400 for that win, but a total of 2,600.
Yeah, hopefully we'll save that one for last. But yeah, the deuce is always fun. Like Travis was saying, it's pretty unique. We don't get to see it very often, and it's a little bit different strategy rather than having other guys and stuff on the track that you got to worry about. So, but it's cool. It's I think it's one of the crowd favorites, and it's fast paced. Everyone's going right back out there, so there's no downtime on it.
Something I was noticing when I was out there watching you guys practice today, in years past, it's been a little bit more cushion. This year in 2022, it seems a little bit more hard packed. Will that play into your wheelhouse as far as you like a hard pack, or you like more of a cushion track?
No, I typically like something more with a little cushion on it, but I got enough stuff in the van to throw at the bike to chase the track around. If it gets a little more hard pack, there's other stuff that you can do to make the bike react differently to it.
Now, like when I do the broadcast for Race Day Live, I'm retired from broadcasting now for the Supercrosses, but all the riders always tell me that, but give me what you're changing. Like, are you changing gearing? You changing tire pressure? You changing tire? You changing your fork angle to make it turn quicker? What are you doing?
A little bit of all of it, really.
Yeah.
Depending on, there's a lot of different scenarios. I don't want to give too many of my secrets away.
All right,
it took a long time to figure it out.
Yeah, that's what Dungy, Villapoto, and all the boys, Tomac, they always say that. Oh, we made some changes. Well, what changes did you guys make? They're not telling me, though.
So there's a lot of it, different tires, different shocks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different scenarios, different tires.
All right, well, thanks for you guys for coming out and supporting the Deuce and everything, and supporting the Outlaw Flat Track races. We'll be right back with 4 more of these guys that got to go against the Deuce. Chris McDougall. You want to get a hot dog?
You want to go over there?
Yeah, go over there and get a hot dog. They're hot dogs and chips, man. Get you strong for tomorrow's race. No? You're going to hang there? Okay.
Right there.
All right, ready, Steven? All right, welcome back to Carson City Motorsports. I said 4, but we only got 3 riders here. One of the riders still working on his motorcycle to get it going, but I got Andrew Luker, Christian Spurgeon, I got it right, and Chris McDougall. You guys all ready for tomorrow night and Saturday night?
Heck yeah. We got some good short track racing coming up, so it's going to be a good time.
Last year you were banging bars with a lot of guys out there. You and Kayl Kolkman, you guys were battling and stuff. I know his son's racing, and is he going to race against your son? That's going to be a great battle.
Yeah, starting the next generation. I'm sure these two are going to be racing for a while. Yeah, it was a good year last year. Kayl and I did bang a couple bars, and it's good racing.
All right, Kristen, you ready for the Outlaw Flat Track races?
Oh, absolutely. I felt pretty confident during practice today. We made a couple changes, and then after that, I felt pretty good towards the end of the day.
What did you like about the track?
The track, the moisture held pretty well today. It felt a lot different than last year. Last year had a couple bumps, but I'm sure that'll develop tomorrow and the next day. But today it felt really good, and I'm feeling confident going into tomorrow's race.
Tell the people that are listening in, when the sun goes down, that moisture starts to come up. So you got to be really careful on not putting too much moisture in, or it gets really greasy.
Oh, absolutely. I felt like you guys did it pretty well last year, though, with maintaining the good surface.
Yeah. Are you looking for towards that Deuce? You interested in that Deuce?
Oh, absolutely. It was definitely a surprise getting invited into the Deuce this year. I don't know. I always watched them last year in the 2019 too. It was always cool watching them race, and being invited to it was pretty cool. So now I get to be a part of that fun. So yeah.
All right, Mr. McDougall, I know you've had some success here. What's your heart rate get up to when that deuce, when you get done picking all the numbers and you know who you're going to go head to head with? Yeah, that heart rate's got to be up to 180, 190 or so.
Actually, I stay pretty calm until pretty much when the flag drops, and then, I wouldn't say it spikes, but it increases for sure. Get the blood going, get a little fight in me and all that. But yeah, it should be a fun time tomorrow. Going head to head with everybody, or at least head to head with one other guy at a time. Hopefully, make it up the ladder as we go and see how it goes.
Yeah, each time you make more and more money.
Yeah.
The total winner, he's going to pick up $2,600 for basically it's 4, 8, 12 laps and $2,600.
Yeah, it's a pretty good payout for each lap. Yeah, for sure. So hopefully, yeah, we make it up the ladder. We'll see. It's been a up and down for me, throughout the years. This will be my third time doing the deuce. It's tough with all these guys. None of them are slow. So hopefully, I get a good start and maybe have a good battle, throw some elbows, and we'll see how it goes.
Do you get a chance, you guys during the night to get up on the fence and watch the hooligans or the running of the bulls and stuff? I mean, there's so much exciting racing going on. It's just not about the deuce. It's the main events, everything that it is. But, the guys that ride the hooligans, oh, my gosh, those guys are animals.
Yeah. I used to ride one. Mine's been down for a little over a year now, but I've raced that probably like 3 or 4 times at Carson City. I've won one, came in second the other times, and it's a good, fun track. It's always super racy, nice cush. So we'll see how tomorrow goes and Saturday.
Kristen, for you, how do you like the crowd here? The crowd is really enthusiastic here in Carson City, Nevada. We're pulling people from Reno and Gardnerville, Minden, all that. The crowd, for me, when I used to race, the crowd was, such an exciting thing. You can hear them out there when you're actually racing.
Oh, absolutely. They definitely go wild. They're definitely screaming. It's pretty cool to see them. It's better with the crowd that's there and in general just hyping you up. So that'd be cool. I know we're going to have that this year again.
Now for you, Andrew, you got your work cut out for you. Not only racing with all the guys that are going to be in the deuce and heat races and all that stuff, but with your son. Talk a little bit about that, because he was so excited last year. I remember up on the podium giving him his awards, and now he's getting to go against Kayl's son. So that'll be awesome to see the little guys. This is where it starts at.
Yeah, last year here was actually his first motorcycle race.
Oh.
And in practice, he ended up running into another kid before even getting on the track. So he's made huge improvements from that. And like I said before, these kids are going to grow up racing each other for years, and they're going to go to amateur nationals and race each other for years. So it's starting them now, starting them young, kind of, I guess you want to call grooming them as they come up is part of what creates a champion. So there's these good little cushion short tracks like this is a really good change of pace from what we normally race on. He's been racing on the hard pack, kind of a smaller track, but it's a completely different surface. So I'm really excited to get him out there and let him experience that.
Yeah, I see a lot of the guys out there and the kids, they got the crazy 110 class out there. They got guys that are 50, 60 years old on TT500s, and just some of the machines are so phenomenal that I'm thinking, oh my God, why are you even racing this thing? It should be in a museum. But, I see them each and every year. Some of the kids on the 85s, just phenomenal the way they back it in and everything. That's the next generation of dirt track kids.
Yeah, definitely. Once we get older, we got to pass that knowledge and that time that our grandparents, our parents put into us onto the next generation. And I think it's gonna be a long road, but we're starting them early.
Well, the thing about it, it's a family sport. You know what I'm saying? Like you and Kayl have your kids in racing and stuff, and it's just, your wives are here and girlfriends or whatever, and mom and dad and grandma and grandpa, they come out and they enjoy watching everybody race. But you and Kayl probably have the longest day, because you got to get over there probably tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. His little practice starts at 10, racing and everything. Then you got to get ready for your night program.
Yeah, I think they do get started pretty early. My wife is actually going to be racing tomorrow as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
We'll have the little guy racing.
I told you it was a family
with my
event.
wife racing. Yep. So we'll get them dialed in the morning, and then it's kind of hopefully it'll be a little bit of a break, being able to just relax and focus on my riding at night. It's helpful when they split it up. Normally I'm juggling Wyatt racing, making sure he's good, and then going and immediately jumping on my motorcycle. So it's a good little break to have a morning and an afternoon program.
Perfect. Well, make sure you come out to Fuji Park, the Carson City Outlaw flat track races, and watch these guys go head to head, and watch the little guys. Amateur day is phenomenal, just to watch the future of the sport come up. I want to thank our PM. We call him the PM, but it's the production manager, Steven, here at Carson City Motorsports. I want to appreciate all his work and setting up, and the staff, Maya's staff and everything. Been more than helpful on getting us everything in the food, that we had here, and the drinks and everything. And we'll see you at the races.